He has 160,000 standard coverage, 200 deductible. Calculate how much he pays for insurance each year, and then it talks about Part B. So Part A is where all the math happens, right? So let's see, what's the important info? Perfect, that's really important stuff, right? So 160 is important, it tells us how much coverage he wants. 200 deductible is important, and the standard is important. So you nailed all the important stuff, right? You don't have to write any numbers down from the chart, and you won't be using your booklet tomorrow, so I'll be giving you the charts with your test, okay? So and by the way, I don't know what you guys, I tagged my thing so that I could just flip it, so I don't know, that's something you guys might want to think about doing too when we have tables. Not every unit has all these tables. It's just the home and the vehicle that sort of has tables we look at. Sorry? It could be on anything. Blank, lined, graph, yeah, whatever you want. Oh, you know what else we missed? Though the other important info was Metro Winnipeg, right? So Metro Winnipeg 160 standard. All right, so here I go. Metro Winnipeg. Metro Winnipeg. Oh. 160 standard. Yeah, so it says right here Metro Winnipeg. And that's another thing I've mentioned more than once, but if you know, haven't been here every class, you might not remember this. You'll always be told the area if it's a house. For tenant, I don't need to be told the area because area doesn't matter. So it's 160 standard Metro Winnipeg. So my base number is 565, agreed? Yeah. However, it did say something about that 200, so I'm gonna have to add my 10% on. So my base is 565. So let's flip back. Okay. Yeah. So number 10A, my base insurance cost is 568, I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
565,
I just want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, 565. Thank you. It's $565, okay? And now for the 200 deductible, we add 10% on for 200 deductible. Now when we're adding this 10% on, it's the exact same procedure as adding 7% tax on, right? It's the same procedure. So 565 times, if I just add the 0.10, I'm just going to get that extra tax amount, agreed? But the quick way I do it in class so that it subtotals it for me at the same time, I multiply it by 1, and then that will do that subtotaling, so I can do that all in one step.
604.55.
I got 621.
I got 621.50. Now, this is the total. This is the total cost of the insurance.
After $15.
Yeah, this is the cost of the insurance premium, but I have to add, of course, the last thing is adding PST.
Yeah.
So it's 7% now. By the way, this is something you might want to include on your study sheet. Write down PST 7%, GST 5%, because taxes aren't yours. That's assumed that you know the taxes in Manitoba. So you should know that. Okay, so again, if I just add or multiply by the 0.07, I just get the tax. If I add the 1 in front, it subtotals it for me. And I get 0.1. That was a funny rounding thing, right?
Why is it 0.1?
Because it became 0.005, right?
Yeah.
But if I want 2 decimals, I cover them up. I look next door. If it's 5 or above, I have to round the last number up. So this is the total after-tax cost. All right, so part B is interesting, right? It's an opinion question. We know that there's lots of questions that involve not calculating, but talking, explaining, using words to make sure you understand the overall concepts. So part B said, if Joe makes a claim for $6,000, so I guess he had $6,000 in damage or replacement costs he needed. He makes a claim for $6,000, the claim's approved. How much money does he get after he pays his deductible?
So you would just do 6,000 minus 1.10? Well,
So let's just say, why do we get insurance, by the way?
to cover like any damage.
Yeah, so let's say, I don't know, a car drove through his living room and broke his front window. And the front window cost $6,000, he's to replace it.
Pay the deductible.
Yeah, and then how much money does the insurance company give him? His window's worth $6,000, yeah, they will give him $6,000. If the damage totaled $6,000, he gets the $6,000.
They try and shoot
Yeah. Okay, it says he's paid the deductible. If he hadn't paid the deductible, then it would be $6,000 minus the deductible. But usually, like I've only done a couple of insurance claims, what they make you do is they make you pay the deductible first and then you get your check. Every company acts a little bit differently, I guess, but.
For a mortgage payment, you do the mortgage amount times the
Amortization rate divided by 1,000.
divided by 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, while you're working, I think I was handing the assignments back, but there were a few people that weren't here, so. Lirette.
Finished it. Target to finish 789.
question's wrong, so I'm just looking on the answer key, just to make sure we're on the